Good morning, teacher. Today we are going to talk about the role of content in English language teaching.
When we are going to teach, we always review the topic that we are going to transmit to our students. But have you ever wondered what content you are going to teach? Do you know what is a content? Do you know what is the importance of content in the teaching process? In this time, my group and I are going to explain this topic to you, the role of content in teaching process. What is a content? In general, the content is related with aims, information, or instruments to promote the social and personal development. When we talk about social development, we talk about different cultures, different ideas, and consequently different students. For this reason, the contents are important within a class because the teachers must improve the student skills into teaching and learning process. The contents include conceptual content, procedimental content, attitudinal content, and socio-affective content. To practice these contents into class, teachers need different resources. Resources like values, ideas, techniques, methods to carry out this teaching and learning process. Now I am going to talk about goals for content. Teachers take knowledge as a general objective, but it is not true. Knowledge is only a result. For example, in a digital era, we must take into account what are the goals that we are going to achieve. Answering the next question. Why should students know new ideas, new facts, new processes?
Quantitative and depth. The rapid growth of scientific and technological knowledge increasingly challenges the ideas of a solid ingredient for students to learn. Professionals must continue to learn long after graduation if they want to keep up with new developments in their field. Overloading students with content is not an effective teaching strategy because even working harder every weekend or will not allow students in those subjects to master all the information they need for their careers. One of the ways to solve the problem of the knowledge explosion is to focus on developing skills such as knowledge management, problem solving, and decision making. Although this doesn't mean that they are free of content. Therefore, we can say that a teaching skill is the ability to distinguish between essential and desirable content areas and ensure that all skills development activities cover the core content. Thank you.
Here is the big question. Where our students should find content? As you know, in the past, the unique reliable source was the library. However, now we are in a digital age, where we can find content everywhere. On the internet, in social media, YouTube videos, podcasts, ebooks, etc. However, as teachers, we have to select our sources carefully, limit the cost and the extension of the content we are going to deliver to our class. Therefore, we have to be aware of 3 important points to select our sources. First, we have the extension of the source. Of course, it depends on our teaching program. Secondly, we have to what extent the teacher should deliver himself through PowerPoint presentations or lectures. And finally, to what extent should we provide guidelines to our students to choose or to select accessible content.
Good morning, teacher. I am Sandy Castañeda, and I'm going to talk about structure. One of the most critical supports that teachers and instructors provide is to structure the sequence and inner relationship of different content elements. What is the meaning that? Structure is the way we put information together. For a better content structure, we can take into the following points. 1. The selection and sequencing of content. 2. Developing a particular focus or approach to specific content areas. 3. Helping students with the analysis, interpretation, or application of content. 4. Integrating and relating different content areas. Students need some form of structure within content areas because some things need to be learned in the right order. Also because without structure, content becomes a jumble of unrelated topics. That's all, teacher. Thank you.
Learner activities. In order for the student to maintain and assimilate the content explained in class, it is necessary to apply activities that reinforce and reaffirm the previously acquired knowledge. If memorization is important, automated tests can be used, such as computer marked tasks, which the correct answers are provided. If the goal is to enable learners to use content such as facts, principles, data, or evidence to construct an argument, solve equations, design an experiment, the instructional activities are required. Investigation of that content are necessary. If the goal is to help learners manage knowledge, then we will need to set tasks that require them to select, analyze, evaluate, and apply them. In conclusion, the teaching methods are essential even in an era where knowledge can be acquired immediately. The physical content that can be found serves as instructive to develop new skills and new techniques because it has become very versatile over time. It is essential to have a clear objective of the purpose of the contents, which, when explained, can be transmitted more effectively to the students. Thank you.